Well, I'm back. I'd be darned if I was putting my Christmas lights away tonight and I found this string of lights way in the back of my closet. I haven't seen them in quite a few years. This is a set of Reliance. It's a 7 light C9 outfit. This is an outdoor set. Originally equipped with Westinghouse lamps. Now I'm assuming probably this is from the early to mid 1950s because the lamps are still inside painted lamps. And it doesn't have the Mazda name on it. The Mazda name was a pre-World War II name that Mazda had, or General Electric and Westinghouse had licensed to their bulbs. This box has got really nice graphics on it still. It's in pretty good shape, considering its age. Put the price on the back of it. It looks like it cost $2.98 when it was new. And then it's just got the instructions here telling how these are multiple strings of lights, and if one bulb burns out, the other ones will stay lit. It also says you cannot connect any more than 5 of these sets of lights together to avoid fuse blowouts. Now this set of lights actually does not have fuses in it, but I'll light these up for you. Now obviously these have been probably used some. These clips on these sockets are a little bit rusty, so they've been outdoors before. I think some or most of the washers are gone out of them too. The other fact that gives this away is this set of lights actually has a few General Electric bulbs in it. As far as I know, they all do still work. And they do. They all still come on. Put that beautiful old inside coating on them. Pretty hard to beat that look. Anyways, we'll shut them off here. I've also got a few bulbs here. I'll go over with you some of the differences I've seen between Westinghouse and even the differences in General Electric light bulbs. This light bulb here is typical of some of the ones that are in this string. This is a Westinghouse bulb. It's identified by the plain W stamp that's on the bottom of the bulb. I'm hoping this is focusing well. I don't know what the dates were between aluminum bases on the bulbs and brass bases. I don't know what Westinghouse used, and I don't really know much about what GE used either. Now we'll talk about, this is a General Electric Mazda USA bulb. This would have been made prior to World War II. Probably in the early 1940s, probably. Maybe the late 30s. It's just got the stacked GE Mazda USA logo on there. Now, I've got another one here that's got an even different kind of a marking on it. This is probably a really old Mazda bulb from the early 1930s, or mid 1930s, I'm sorry. As you can see, this one, I hope this focuses in on this, it actually has Mazda stamped right on the base of the bulb. Maybe that'll, if I hold that there for a second, that'll focus in on that base of that bulb. But anyways, yeah, that's just got, it's got a really fine fine print on there. It says Mazda. I'm assuming probably this is General Electric. It doesn't actually say GE on it, but unfortunately this bulb doesn't work anymore. It burned out. But now I'll show you another difference that happened with these bulbs at some point in time between 1934 and the early 40s probably. If you look at these two bulbs side by side here, you'll see that this bulb here is fairly fat up through here. If you look at this blue one, you can see that the tip of it up here is considerably narrower up through the top of it here. They seem to pretty much have the same style flame pattern on them, but this is one way, I guess, from what I've heard, that you can identify the older bulbs from the mid 1930s. They had a slightly different shape to them. They didn't always have the printing on the bottom of the glass either. It was usually something, ones that I've seen was on the base of the bulb. I have a later General Electric here. Now this one would have been a post-war, oh, I hit the camera. This is a post-war bulb. This one just has the plain block GE logo on it. Unfortunately, I don't have one of the newer ones from the middle of the 1950s when they started putting the ceramic glazing on the outside of these. From what I've seen, those bulbs had the meatball logo on them. And of course, most of you know that the meatball logo looks like that. This would be a 1955 or later General Electric light bulb here. This is a C7. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little ordeal here. I'm kind of glad I found this set of lights. I haven't seen them in quite a long time. The wires are still in pretty good shape on that set. But anyways, again, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's.